All right, class. This walkthrough is going to demonstrate how to add lists to your project. So lists are going to be like unordered lists, which has bullet points, and then ordered lists, which have like numbers next to it. And we have the ability to change all of that. But we can get started with our removing of our body tag. First, we need to go to split screen, and then we need to get rid of this unnecessary code in our body tag. So we get rid of everything from lines 19 through 26. We can leave our heading there. If you just want to add your name, that's perfectly fine. Mr. Walter for our main heading. We always want to remove the other stuff that's not necessary to our project. So the first thing we're going to do is normally you should have like some type of heading above your list or some kind of content. Let's just do a simple walkthrough. We're going to say class schedule. Okay. So we're going to say class schedule as a H3 heading. It's just a little bit smaller. And then below this is where we're going to start our first list. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to do an ordered list for our Maroon Day classes. Okay. So we're going to type it out to identify that we're doing an ordered list. You have to type in OL. This lets the rest of the this tag lets it know that it's going to be an ordered list, and everything that we do in between should be in a number. Okay. Regardless of what you're doing in terms of a list, if you're doing an order, unordered list, this step is always going to be the same. So once you determine what kind of list you're going to use, everything in the middle is going to be in an LI tag, okay? So this is where you type in your first period class, okay? You'll notice that there's a number 1 and then the first period class over there. And then I go down again, and then it automatically gives you the closing LI tag, second period class. All right? So that is how you add in ordered lists. An unordered list is the exact same thing, okay? Let's go add another heading right here just so we can simplify it. Maroon schedule. I'm gonna go below my closing ordered list tag. I'm gonna add another H4 tag. This is just gonna say gold day classes. Just so we can kind of see the difference between the two lists, okay? Even though it would be pretty straightforward. Again, the format's the exact same. We need to tell what kind of list it's gonna be. This is an unordered list, so we're gonna do UL this time. And now we're gonna do LI tags for, what is it? 5th period class. You'll notice on the right-hand side that is now bullet points instead of numbers. 6th period class, so you guys can kind of see it, okay? You'll notice that when you are doing lists, that the lists are indented a little bit. So all of our fonts usually go to the far left. Lists are usually indented just a little bit, if you notice that. If you don't close your list correctly, one way that you can tell is if everything else is indented as well. So look at my H4 heading then. You'll notice that it's now gold classes is now moved over, and then 5th and 6th period classes kind of look like a subheading, which is something that we are able to do. So you can have headings and then subheadings. We're not going to get too much into that right now because we just want to have these basics down. But this is how you add a list. We have the ability to style these bullet points. We have the ability to style the different numbers. I'll give you a resource for that, but this is the basics for adding lists.